Hi there. Guess who? All right. So, as promised, I said I was going to come back and tell you about an experience that I had yesterday, well, last night. And I think now's a great time to do that. So, yesterday, oh, first off, I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to say any store names or anything like that because first off, I'm doing this because I want to remind people what blogging is about. But I don't want to shame anybody. Okay? So I was at the store last night. Now, it is a store that originally I was never going to shop at again. And the reason being, I am actually going to touch base on. I had blogged the person in the past, and they I don't even know what had happened. Normally, what I do is that if I'm wearing like an item, I will blog it. I will say everything that's in the item, like whatever it is, like a shirt or a jewelry set or whatever. And then I will put all the information down below, and it has all your information on how to get there. And I always thought this was a good thing to do, right? I figured it was not basic, but the majority of the thing to do. Plus, I also include URLs. Well, this person seemed really offended that I didn't write a big paragraph about her items, and it was kind of offensive to me because I had taken the time to take these pictures and write this whole thing and include them in the blog, and it was a minute part. It wasn't like it was a big huge thing, right? So I had actually talked to a couple friends about it because it just really hurt my feelings. So, and this was something that I had bought. It wasn't like an actual person that I blogged for specifically. And yeah, the reaction was just really mean, and it kept on going. It wasn't like they told me they were offended or anything. It was like over a couple days that they were like, oh, you wrote all this stuff about this other this other designer, but you didn't even put two sentences about me, which is not true. I had actually done that. I'm sure some of you who follow me for a long time, you know this. Well, I just kind of said, well, fine then. I'm not going to shop there anymore because obviously taking any amount of time to blog her item just didn't she didn't appreciate it at all, and she was really mean about it. Like, if she had just said she didn't like the blog, fine, whatever, I would have still been shopping there. Well, so last night I decided, and this happened like over a year ago, I decided to go to the store because I'm not one to hold grudges. I don't. I'll, even in a breakup or something, I'm still friends with all of my exes. Well, no, that's not true. Not all of them, but the majority of them all through my life I'm still friends with. Hell, look at my friends list on Facebook. There's like there's 3 of them, all right? And these are like from 13 and on. So I go to the store and I'm like looking around, and I ended up actually getting like a couple of things because I thought they were cute, right? Well, I'm standing there and these people were on Voice, okay? Were on Voice, and the one girl had a tag over her head as a blogger for that specific store, right? And she was talking about how the quality of the clothing wasn't what she liked, and she didn't understand why the designer even had bloggers, because if her clothing is so shit, right? And I'm like, wait a second, if you're a blogger for that store, you should be appreciative, Sorry, I have to take drinks of water here and there. Anyway, I was thinking to myself, you should be more appreciative. And she was sitting there bashing the store. And I was just like, wow, that's really messed up, right? Yeah, you all know what I was about to say. I have to wonder, like, how many people actually do that? Why do you apply to blog for a store if you don't want to blog for them? It's like disrespectful, and I think that's something that a lot of bloggers have forgotten. The fact that all these designers, they take their time and their energy, their money to make these items for us, like, do you know how hard it is to make anything mesh? Oh my God, it is so hard. Trust me on this. I've tried. It's not fun. Okay? it is like, oh my God. I tried Maya, I tried a bunch of different things, and I seriously wanted to toss it out the freaking window. And like, I totally respect any designer that does mesh because it takes a lot of freaking patience and time. So I basically, I was just like, oh my God. And I grabbed a couple of extra things because I felt really bad about this designer. I felt like crap. I mean, I, as a person, she's not very nice. I'm sorry. I have to say that. She's not very nice. She wasn't very nice to me. And, like, she didn't have to say thank you. I wasn't looking for glory or anything like that back then. But at the same time, she does not deserve what people were saying in her store last night. And I was just like completely blown away. So I went home, I did my blog, blah, 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 blah. And then I started thinking about it. And it's really sad, like, that a lot more designers don't have, like, they don't get respect from their bloggers. You have these designers who send you like blogging packs and preview packs and special gifts once in a while. Like, these gifts are things that they either just give to their friends, or something special, or maybe it's like an appreciation for blogging their items in the first place. So the fact that there was actually somebody, actually I've heard it all before, but the fact that somebody was on Voice dissing this designer, it was just like, wow, that's just so effed up. And I have to wonder how many bloggers out there actually respect the designers. Because if you don't respect the designers, get out of their blogging group. They have more people that would be much happier to blog their items. Oh man, I'm so angry. I took the night because I thought maybe I would calm down, but as soon as I started thinking about it, boom, I was pissed off again. Yeah, I swore, boo effing who. It's not like I said anything nasty. All right, so you have to look at blogging like this, and this is for the designers and the bloggers. You have to respect each other. Like, if you're a designer and you constantly cut down your bloggers, or somebody who blogs your store, like not even like an official blogger, but somebody who takes the time to do up photos or a vlog or whatever it is they do, however they promote your store, and then you turn around and you cut them up and you make them feel like crap, then they're not going to want to blog your store, and bloggers have word of mouth, okay? One blogger talks to another blogger, that blogger talks to another blogger, that blogger talks to a designer, and it's like a really harsh game of telephone, Like, seriously, I was so upset when that happened to me. So I could see if she had been on Voice, like, she was in the store, okay? So if she had been on Voice and heard those girls, I would have been in so much pain for her, because it was so nasty. I mean, God, if you're going to bitch about something, take it in private. Don't do it on Voice in the designer store with the designer like 100 meters away from you, or less than that, whatever it is. She was within chat range. Okay, I know, because I get like this little alert sometimes when people come into chat range. Trust me, that helps. But it was just really disappointing to hear that. And it's really disappointing when designers treat the bloggers like crap, You got to learn how to respect each other. You both do a lot of work. You both have a passion for fashion. So it makes more sense to respect each other and just like work together and be happy and, just chillax, have fun. Remember what blogging was about. It wasn't about like, oh man, I don't want to say it wasn't about getting free stuff, because that's kind of cool, but at the same time, I don't do it for free stuff. I mean, hello, the stuff that I'm wearing right now, out of it, let's see, I bought one, two, three items out of, nope, 4 items out of, like, I don't know, One, two, three. So 4 items I bought, 3 items were offered to me as blogging items. So, and if you actually pay attention to my blog, you'll know which was which. Okay, so message of the day, basically. Just respect each other. And bloggers, if you don't want to be in the blogging group, leave, because I guarantee you there's about 200 people behind you wanting that spot. Okay? A designer needs to have people that enjoy her items or his items, enjoy their items, have respect for their items, and designers need to respect the bloggers who buy their items or are given their items to blog, and be, respectful that maybe they just ran out of time. But as long as your details are still there, as long as people know where to get your item, be happy. Because how about this? I would not have bought that person's items if I didn't like them. They wouldn't be on my blog if I didn't like them. Because with my blog, I am telling people that this is something that I like, and I think that you would like it too, right? So for that designer to come down on me because I didn't write a 50-word paragraph was kind of like, a smack in the face. And for me to hear that blogger last night was a smack in my face too, because although maybe I don't want to be a blogger for that particular store, I guarantee you I could pick out a handful of people that would take that blogger spot. So it's like, I don't know, I just felt really bad for them. And I feel bad for bloggers and designers in general, all around SL, that get disrespected, the whole bit. And I just think that, hopefully people will watch this and will take to heart what I'm saying. You have to respect each other. Be grateful that you're getting an item to blog, or be thankful that somebody loves your stuff so much that they're blogging it, or the fact, and when you blog for a particular group, if you've applied for it, you better do your job. Like, okay, I'm guilty. I fall behind sometimes. It's not by, purpose. It's not like I said, okay, well, I'm not going to blog today. No, real life comes first, okay? Bloggers, you have to remember that. Don't push yourself to the point that you're hating the designer, that you're hating blogging, that you hate to log on that day. And that goes with the designers as well. Show patience that, real life, you don't know what's going on in somebody's real life, right? If they're behind a couple of days, then don't flip out on them, because all that does is cause tension, like a lot of tension. Trust me, I know this. And I can say this coming from a blogger's point of view as well as a designer's point of view. You have to give them time, right? However, also remember, you create clothing and all sorts of items because this is something you like to do, something you love to do. You love to make people happy. You love making yourself happy. When it comes to the point where you're not happy anymore and you're number one, take a break, step back. And that goes for the bloggers as well. If this comes down to it that you're no longer having fun, stop. Don't sit there and diss the designer. That is so disrespectful, is so wrong, and I hate hearing it. Anyways, I'm not perfect, there's been designers that, I just didn't like their stuff. And that's the thing. If I didn't like their stuff, I didn't blog it. Plain and simple. And I didn't apply to be in their blogging groups. I hope I'm making sense here, because I am so angry. I'm so angry and hurt for designers and bloggers everywhere. I've been blogging for over 5 years on my own blog, and I blogged for other blogs before, but this is my baby. I want designers to know that I respect them. I respect their work, their time, the money they put into making these items. I respect how many times I'm sure you guys make mistakes, and you guys are on it. You're like, oh, damn, I made a mistake. I didn't, like Vinyl, the lady from Vinyl, there was something she didn't like, so she redid the whole thing and sent it out again. That's the kind of thing you need like massive patience for, So if a blogger is dissing the designer and the designer hears this and, they start to get upset and hurt and everything and they stop creating because they're hurt, that's just messed up, I'm sure you understand this. Anyways, I am going to log out and I've decided to put this on my blog, so hopefully I'm not going to get into too much trouble. That being said, I'm going to just show off my outfit a little here. It's just, a casual wear. These are from Hoochie. They are for Uber. Cute, huh? These are my spirit pants. Let me see. I'm going to hop up and it's going to look ridiculous. Bouncy. All right. So the pants are from Spirit. I love these pants. They were a previous release for an event, but I bought them and, I got sidetracked. And this shirt is a new release from Sinful. And I will have all the details down below, as well as a link to my blog. And I really hope that, nobody takes offense to my video. And I really hope that the woman that I heard on Voice, I really hope that she sees this somehow and picks up her, cleans up her act, because it was really wrong. Now, I'm going to ask that people that are friends of mine that are designers or bloggers, please don't ask me who it was and what store it was, okay? I don't want to name and shame, okay? I know that's a big thing in SL, name them, shame them, call them out, be catty. I'm not in the mood, okay? This is a generalized thing to everybody that blogs in SL, all the designers in SL. Just respect each other and be happy. And I guess that's it. So no naming, no shaming, just generalized comments. Oh, look, I'm inside the table. I am so talented. Oh yeah, all the furniture and accessories over there, they're all from Maisol and was it Tenacio? La 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 la. Okay, I'm gonna log out now. Bye bye.